if anything, intervening against misinformation less than they have in the past. So, which, certainly doesn't help the problem. So, you can think about steps that we theoretically could take both on the demand and on the supply side. So on the demand side, there are all sorts of potential interventions that can help users navigate the information environment, help them to better determine what is reliable and what is not. Most of the research into what is effective is fairly preliminary and has been mostly tested in laboratory settings, not so much in the real world. For instance, there's been a lot of investment in fact checking, but studies show that basically the primary users of fact checks are folks who are sympathetic to the endeavor to correct that information, which tends to be more one side than the other side, and the side whose facts are being checked tends to impeach the validity or the reliability of the source, to accuse them of being biased. So it doesn't really change that many minds. That doesn't mean it has no effect, but it limits its ability to have effect. So these supply side interventions, demand side interventions, if there are any number of things that we can do that can make people a little bit better as consumers of information, I doubt there's any silver bullet there, that there's any sort of magic intervention that's going to cause people to stop accepting and sharing misinformation. Part of the reason is that there are lots of reasons people share misinformation or consume it. Not all of them have to do or assume that they believe that it's necessarily true or care whether or not it's true. Sometimes it's just signaling the team you're on or a broader attitude, and the details are less important. So whether or not this particular story is true may not matter that much in those circumstances.